Hey, do you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for Coach Lindy's podcast. The podcast to get you moving. Hi, I'm Lindy Hutchinson, a certified life mastery consultant with the Brave Thinking Institute. As a life coach, I help others transform their life as I have mine. It's not easy, but it is possible, and it most certainly is worth it. Each week, I'll share insights that inform, inspire, and ignite in you your desire to create a life that you love. So let's find out what's going on this week. Hey, it's Coach Lindy, and welcome to the podcast. For those of you watching this video, I apologize. I managed to get an eyelid infection. I don't know how I got it, and I'm really looking forward to it being gone. So now I have naked eyes, so I apologize for that. But it's great to be with you, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you something that I completely have enjoyed and have gotten a little immersed in. Her name is Janine Driver, and I have been watching her TED Talks on YouTube. She is dynamic, she's very interesting, she's an excellent speaker, and she is not new at this. The recording that I've been watching is from November 2018, TED Talks Hearting You, and the title of it is How 5 Simple Words Can Get You What You Want. I'll do a little bio on Janine. It says that she is a movement pattern analysis profiler and CEO of Blue Streak Training, which is an online virtual communication company that helps teach people, whether you're a professional or individual for your company, whichever, about body language, detecting deception, interaction styles, and making better decisions, how to go about doing that. For 16 years, she was a law enforcement officer with the Department of Justice. And she got very good at sizing people up, being able to read exactly what people meant, not just what they were saying. So she has written a best-selling book, New York Times best-selling author, You Say More Than You Think, and the Washington Post best-selling author of You Can't Lie to Me. In 2015, Janine was named one of the top 20 educational trendsetters in the meetings industry by Meetings Today magazine. She has had numerous TV appearances. She's worked with many huge corporations like Procter & Gamble, Lockheed Martin, Coca-Cola, Nationwide, and the list goes on and on. So if you're not familiar with Janine Driver, she's, I think, a lot of fun to watch. She's very animated, and she does some group participation. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this one recording, 2018 TED Talk, is almost 24 minutes long, which is unusual. Usually TED Talks are about 18 minutes. Some are shorter, some are longer. But she's had millions of views, and it's little wonder because she's dynamic and she has a whole lot to say that is really valuable even in everyday life. She uses, I don't want to spoil this, but there's a lot to this particular video, and she has more than one. But she talks about a ketchup cup. You know, I remember we used to go to Wendy's, and they had these little pleated papery cups. They're kind of waxy. And the pleats actually pull out. You can fold them out, and they'll hold over twice the amount of what their collapse size is. So she was using that as an example, as our potential, that we can expand our potential. And one of those ways is being aware of what people are actually saying. So she talks about the 5 simple words that can get you what you want. And it's pretty interesting. I've watched this video several times, and I'm still learning to pay attention to what is really being said. In this particular recording, she'll talk about ly words like normally, typically, and how that's actually a door. That's an open door to most likely getting what you want, because they're saying, well, normally we don't do this, which means this person is not saying absolutely this cannot happen. So as we develop our skills in listening to what people are actually saying, and then applying our skills at reasoning and pleading our case, so to speak, if we want a raise or if we want someone to look at something, if there's something that we want from this person that we're talking to, then we develop those skills of reading and then being able to interact with them in a successful way to what we're after. So when you can, I strongly encourage you to watch Janine Driver. I would Google that and put YouTube. She has several videos on YouTube, and I have not read her books, which I will probably look into. The title is How 5 Simple Words Can Get You What You Want by Janine Driver. So this week, our top banana is Janine Driver. Our our power word for the week is potential. Our train your brain thought for the week is listen to potential opportunities. And you will listen to Janine as she explains these different opportunities as they pop up. And you no doubt will recognize many times that you've heard this, and maybe you jumped on it and maybe you didn't. Our hey, that's funny, from the file seen on a bumper on an old jalopy, 0 to 60 eventually. So here we are this week. We're going to listen to Janine Driver. If you have time, I wish you a great week. Keep building your dreams and creating a life that you love because you deserve it. Until next week, take care, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for joining me this week. I look forward to being with you every week. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, please email me at coachlindy@lindyhutchinson.com. My name is spelled Lyndi, so it's Coach Lindy, Lyndi, at Lindy Hutchinson, LYNDIHUTCHINSON.com. I value what your input is, and I'm always open for suggestions and ideas. If you will like and or subscribe to this podcast, that would be wonderful. I appreciate it. And I enjoy anything that you might want to send in, or if you would like some more information about coaching, send me an email and I will get back with you, and we'll talk about how you can create your best life. Have a good week. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.